Hello guys, Shay here. Today I'm bringing you a new video. Today we're going to be talking about the new song Neon Gravestones from the new album Trench from the band 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots is known for touching on the subject of suicide and trying to prevent it, but this song brings it to a whole new level. I personally think this song should be on top of charts and should be playing everywhere. It's not just some song saying not to kill yourself. It's not just a song saying suicide is bad. I don't know why I'm going to say this, but it's not a song that's saying suicide is cool. It really does seem like a lot of songs these days try to treat suicide like it's some quirky cool thing when it's not. Although there have been songs that have touched on the subject in a very serious manner, this one really hits home with me, and I really feel like it will with a lot of other people. This song has very dark piano and very experimental sounds in the background. Let's get into the first verse. What's my problem? Well, I want you to follow me down to the bottom underneath the insane asylum. Keep your wits about you while we got 'em, cause your wits are the first to go while you're problem solving and my problem. We glorify those even more when they, in my opinion, our culture can treat a loss like it's a win, and right before we turn on them, we give them the highest of praise and hang their banner from a ceiling, communicating further engraving an earlier grave is an optional way. No. Earlier in this verse, Tyler Joseph's trying to communicate that people should actually learn what depression and suicide are actually like rather than just accepting what the mainstream media is portraying it to be. Later in the verse, he talks about how when someone dies or commits suicide, we give them highest praise, but then we don't care, when in reality we should be praising them when they're alive. Does this sound familiar? Then we get to the chorus. Neon gravestones try to call, neon gravestones try to call for my bones, call, 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 call. This is saying that Tyler feels like he should commit suicide because he knows that he would end up being huge. He'd be known as a huge rock star that changed music. Does this sound familiar? The second verse, Tyler says, what's my problem? Don't get it twisted. It's with people we praise who have may assisted. I could use the streams and extra conversations. I could give up and boost up my reputation. I could go out with a bang. They would know my name. They would host and post a celebration. My opinion will not be lenient. My opinion, it's real convenient. Our words are loud, but now I'm talking action. We don't get enough love? Well, then they get a fraction. They say, how could he go if he's got everything? I'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king. The idea that the chorus brings up that he could actually go out with a bang and his reputation would go crazy. And he's mad that people are assisting this idea. And he's saying his opinion won't change, and he says his opinion is convenient and is for the better. One lyric that really sticks out to me is that I'll mourn for a kid, but I won't cry for a king. Pretty much saying that he would actually honor a death if it was genuine. Now, is this saying that people commit suicide on purpose as if they're trying to prove a point? Let's see. Promise me this, if I lose to myself, you won't mourn a day and you'll move on to someone else. He's pretty much saying if he were to kill himself, this is how I'd want it to be. He wouldn't want there to be some event and have his picture up on a ceiling and have it be a celebration. He wouldn't even want people to mourn. He would just say move on to someone else who's actually celebrating life and actually pay attention to them while they're alive. Don't get me wrong, the rise in awareness is beating a stigma that no longer scares us, but for sake of discussion and spirit of fairness, could we give this some room for a new point of view? And could it be true that some could be tempted to use this mistake as a form of aggression, a form of succession, a form of a weapon, thinking I'll teach them but I'm refusing the lesson? He's saying that it's possible that people could actually be killing themselves and it's not genuine, that they're trying to prove something or show something, and Tyler Joseph won't accept that and he won't listen to it. It won't resonate in our minds. I'm not disrespecting what was left behind, just pleading that it does not get glorified. Maybe we swap out what it is that we hold so high. Find your grandparents or someone of age, pay some respects for the path that they paved, to life they were dedicated. Now that should be celebrated. It won't resonate in our minds. He's saying that we're not going to care. It's only further encouraging this idea. I'm not disrespecting what was left behind, just pleading that it does not get glorified. You shouldn't be glorifying suicide. Simple as that. The last 4 lines in this song are so beautiful, and I just want to read them one more time. Find your grandparents or someone of age, pay some respects for the path that they paved, to life they were dedicated, now that should be celebrated. Pretty much saying we should be celebrating life, not death. He mentions grandparents. If you guys don't know, Tyler Joseph's own grandpa actually died, and Tyler Joseph dedicated an entire song on this album to him. I think it was track 13, Legend, and it's a beautiful song. And that song, I feel like, continues this idea, but switches it to a very personal matter. It's very beautiful as well. Go listen to that. Anyway, I just feel like more music should be like this. We all have the idea of emo music being like, yeah, I'm sad, I want to kill myself. But this is on a whole new level. This song's actually raising awareness for suicide, but also putting in a new point of view that I feel like more people should have. I really hope we start hearing more music like this from everyone. I'm sick of that fake emo stuff that glorifies suicide. We all know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to directly say any names, but I am sick of it, and you guys should be as well. Now, there's always been music like this that actually directly points out suicide is bad, but this song hits so well and it's just great. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I'm not trying to be a pop song professor, but this song is simply incredible, and I just could not go without making a video on this song. Now, just because I made a video on one song from this album does not mean it's my favorite. It's just one that I think is very important and more people need to take note of, and I really feel like this song deserves recognition. Anyway, I hope you all had a great day. I know I am, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.